Yo, it's a video. Hey, what's up tacticians? My name is Taqtik and welcome back to the channel. I'm actually doing a video for once. I know I don't normally do that. Well, at least not a video like this where I have an intro and everything and there's like a reaction. I am changing a few things. We are finally going to start making actual videos. Now that I know how to use an editor on the computer and I know how all the recording and everything goes, I'm finally going to start making proper Fire Emblem Heroes content. And we're going to begin with this. Now, based on the title, yes, I know who the Emblem hero is. However, I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard some things on Discord and stuff that she's got like warping or whatever. So we're gonna take a look at that. We're gonna be reacting to this, and yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. So be sure to leave a like, a comment if you want to, and also subscribe to the channel as it helps me out a ton. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and react to this, shall we? Alright, let's go. New Emblem hero joins the battle. Celica.
Reach out to me if anything troubles you. I want to be of service, with or without my emblem.
Blue Tome Infantry.
Ever
Voiced
onward.
by Erica Lindbeck, of course. Caring Magic, is that new? Warp Ragnarok, okay. Expected. Resonance in the game. Can warp near foes within 6 spaces? Excuse me, what? 6 spaces? She can just warp in front of them? Alright.
Ever onward.
Okay. That's not OP at all.
Warp Ragnarok.
Warp Ragnarok. That's great.
Emblem guide you.
She's got special... jumping? She's got a special jump like Lagoose friend? What the hell? What the hell?
Power
Okay.
blooms in me.
Wait! That's almost exactly like what Warp Ragnarok actually
You
does!
need pruning.
Okay, who else is on the banner? I gotta read this. Medius, Xander, Embla, Veronica, Fomortis, Goto, Hinoka, Ivy, Rosado, Ascended, Peric, and Attuned Sida. Okay, so... actually, we'll talk about it. Drops as of this recording tomorrow. So, yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, first of all, can I just comment on how amazing this art looks? Asatani Tomoyo is an insane artist. Just want to throw that out there. Incredible artist. Erica Lindbeck is the voice, of course, in English. I don't know the Japanese voice actor. Do not ask me. Blue Tome Infantry. Not gonna lie, I thought she was gonna be a red tome, not a blue tome. But we don't have a blue tome of her yet in the game, so this is a nice surprise. And I guess blue isn't totally out of the question because I mean, Emblem heroes typically, you know, have their blue aura, and she is a tome, so technically she could be any color that IS would want her to be. So, yeah. She also counts for echoes and engage, because that's just how Emblem heroes are. Okay, so let's go over her skills. Caring magic plus, or not plus, yeah. 14 might, 2 range, accelerates special trigger, so slang. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack and speed plus 6 to unit, grants bonus to unit's attack and speed equal to 20% of unit speed at the start of combat. Okay. Wow. Deals damage equal to 20% of unit's speed, excluding area of effect specials. Okay, so 20% true damage based off of speed, but not including the AoE specials. Neutralizes foes' bonuses to speed and res from skills like Fortify and Rally, so all that good stuff. And grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first follow-up attack during combat. And also, if unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe's next attack. Okay, so it's basically like... It's kind of like Legu's friend, only it's for her first attack and not her enemies. And there isn't like a... there isn't a cooldown limit to that. It's not like you have to be at 3 cooldown or higher, or anything like that. And if she initiates combat, she gets desperation. Or actually, that just is like the desperation effect, actually. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's your typical... It's a nuking tome, of course. I mean, it's obviously a nuking tome, and it's pretty standard to have on a nuke. So, everything on there is really good. She's going to be a good nuke with her tome alone. We haven't even talked about her skills, but the weapon on its own, it's a good tome. I mean, it isn't anything to be like, oh, whoa. But it's a good tome. It's a good weapon. Warp Ragnarok. PRF special. I think all the Emblem heroes are going to have a PRF special. Besides the ones that have, like, you know, Solon and Luna, which is Erica and Ephraim, of course. Let's go ahead and read this Who cooldown. Boosts special damage by 25% of unit's attack. So she's probably going to be a high attack, high speed unit, of course. Unit can move through foes' spaces. For each foe within 6 spaces of unit, unit can move to the nearest spaces that are 2 spaces away from that foe, unless space is impassable terrain. So that's pass. That's pass. Plus warping to foes within 6 spaces. That's crazy. That is so good. Wow. Wow. Just wow. I'm stunned that they gave a unit like this pass. Here is your counter to Gatekeeper and Warp Bubble right here. That is your counter right there. And it's about damn time, too. I'm so sick of Warp Bubble and Gatekeeper. Horse crap. I'm so done with it. I'm so done with it. I'm so happy we got this. This is amazing. I love this. And she comes with a skill, Verge of Death, which is, of course, Life and Death 5. I mean, we know what this already does. So let's go to her other skills. Resonance 4 deals damage to unit as combat begins equal to 20% of X. X equals unit's max HP before entering combat minus 20. Max HP before entering combat means units max HP excluding HP increases from legendary effects, mythic effects, bonus heroes, etc. Activates only when unit can attack in combat. Effects that reduce damage during combat do not apply. Will not reduce units HP below 1. So you're dealing damage to yourself. Okay. I guess I should read on, because I don't know why exactly you would want to deal damage to yourself. Inflict speed res minus 4 on foe during combat. Unit deals damage equal to unit's HP at start of combat minus current HP times 2 during combat. Maximum of 12, minimum of 6, excluding area of effect specials. She's got piercing? No. She's got damage reduction. So I guess that is technically piercing, I guess. But she deals damage equal to unit's HP at start of combat minus current HP. Oh, okay. So it's like, so she deals damage to herself. So you count it when it's at start of combat. So say she has, like, on the screen right now, 45 HP. And then she loses 20. And it goes down to 25. Or whatever. She will deal 20 extra damage back as true damage. If I'm reading that correctly, that's how it works. Oh, and then you multiply that by 2, so it's actually... Okay, yeah. So, okay. I'm getting confused. So, if she takes 20 damage from burn damage or whatever from the start of combat, multiply that by 2, so 20 times 2, she's going to deal 40 true damage during combat. That's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually pretty freaking good. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. That's not a bad thing for a nuke to have. You just gotta make sure that you have a way to heal back up, which I'm sure she does somewhere in here, possibly. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, that's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. And then her C skill is Infantry Null Follow 4, which her ascended version came with the tier 3 version of this skill. Actually introduced the skill into the game in its tier 3 version. So, makes sense. Makes sense. And then her emblem effect. Her enhanced engaged special effect is boost special damage by units maximum special cooldown count times 4, excluding area of effect specials. Whoa. And there isn't a limit to that either. times 4. So let's say you equip Aether or Gale Force. Actually, you probably want Aether with this. Aether. Multiply 5 times 4 is 20. That's 20 true damage when you proc your special. That's actually kind of insane. 23 true damage when you proc a special. Wow. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That's pretty good. And for each foe within 5 spaces of unit can move to the nearest spaces that are within unit's range from that foe, unless space is impassable terrain. So now, if you engage with Celica, you get the Warp Ragnarok effect. Without pass. Without pass. When you engage, you don't get pass. You do not get pass. Even still, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. For free. You get to warp to the foe for free. Wow. In Aether raids, on Gale Force comps, in Aether raids, that's going to be nasty. That is going to be very, very good for Gale Force, which I'm happy about because I'm a Gale Forcer in Aether raids, so I'm happy about that. Wow. Wow. That's insane. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy right there. Okay, this is who's on the banner. Obviously, Celica is blue. And she's going to share with Attuned Ivy and Attuned Sida. That is a stacked share. Holy crap. That is a stacked freaking share. Wow. That's so good. That's so... 2 attuned heroes in the same share? I mean, that alone... I'm pulling for that alone. Specifically for the blue share. That's crazy value right there. 2 attuned heroes and an emblem hero? In one pool? That's crazy. Absolutely insane. Okay, so for red, we have Emblem, Veronica, and Hinoka on red. Hinoka's good. Veronica, not bad, but she definitely fell off a cliff a little bit. I mean, she's usable. She's definitely usable, but she is a little outclassed. I think that's fair to say. And then Embla, I mean, Embla also kind of fell off a cliff. I'm not going to lie. I don't really see her a whole lot anymore. Yeah. I don't really see Embla a lot. I'm not going to lie. And that's not to say she isn't good, because she is. But, I mean, Embla's okay. Embla's okay. For green, we have Ascended Eric, who's alright. I mean, he's okay. Rosado, who's good. Good. And Xander, who is utter dog shit. That alone is enough for me to say, do not pull on green. Just don't do it. Yeah. I'm not pulling on green. No, I'll tell you that right now, because I don't want to be caught with freaking Xander. Oh, man. That is not a good share. I mean, Rosado is good, and he's got a good fodder and stuff, And Merrick isn't bad to get if you don't have the floret from him. But if you've already got the floret, there's no reason at all to pull him. At all. If you don't have the floret, do not pull for Merrick. He's not bad. He's good. But again, he's outclassed. He's just outclassed. He came out after Tuo Leon, and Leon just outclasses him in every single way possible. There's really no reason to use him over Leon. So, I mean, he's just outclassed. He's not bad, he's just outclassed. He's kind of like Veronica. Anyways, for colorless, we have Medius, who's good. Goto, who's underrated as hell. Underrated as hell. Even when he came out, underrated as hell. And then Famortis, who can be sneaky good. He can be pretty sneaky. I don't have personal issues with him, but he can be sneaky. He can be sneaky good with the action turn off or whatever he's got. Obviously, the blue color, hands down the best. Hands down the best. If you want to pull on this, you gotta pull blue. Just period. Green, hands down, is the worst. Don't pull on green, period. Colorless and red are kind of a toss-up depending on what you want. For me, I would like a couple Hinokas, like a Hinoka or two, because I need more Wings of Mercy 4 fodder. That would be nice to get. So, for me, red is the next best, and then colorless. But, hands down, if you're going to pull on this, you got to pull blue. Just period. There's no other ifs, ands, or anything about it. If you're pulling on this, you're pulling blue. Period. Alright, and I think that's all we can talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this up here to thank you all for hanging out with me. Peace out. Have a good day. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Helps me out a ton. With all that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Deuces.